Have you ever felt like you're trapped in a cycle of emotional pain, struggling with depression or anxiety? Do you find yourself silently battling these challenges, feeling alone and misunderstood? If so, you're not alone. Countless individuals face similar struggles every day, often feeling isolated and unsure of how to navigate the complexities of their emotional landscape. But what if I told you that the pain you're experiencing holds the potential for profound personal growth and healing? In this video, we'll explore how understanding and accepting pain can be a catalyst for positive change and self-discovery. Depression and anxiety are more than just fleeting moments of sadness or worry. These conditions can be all-consuming, permeating every aspect of your life. They can affect your thoughts, emotions, and even physical well-being. When you're in the grip of depression, you may feel a persistent sense of hopelessness, worthlessness, and a lack of motivation. Simple tasks that once brought you joy may now feel overwhelming and meaningless. Anxiety, on the other hand, can manifest as constant worry, restlessness, and a feeling of impending doom. It can make you feel like you're always on edge, unable to relax or find peace. The symptoms of depression and anxiety can vary from person to person, but they often share common themes. You may experience changes in sleep patterns, either struggling to fall asleep or sleeping excessively. Your appetite may fluctuate, leading to weight loss or gain. Concentration and decision-making can become difficult, impacting your performance at work or school. You may find yourself withdrawing from social interactions, feeling disconnected from the people and activities you once enjoyed. It's important to recognize that depression and anxiety are not signs of personal weakness or failure. They are legitimate mental health conditions that require understanding, support, and appropriate treatment. By acknowledging the reality of these challenges, we can begin to break down the stigma surrounding mental health and create a more compassionate society. Despite the increasing awareness and conversation around mental health, there remains a pervasive stigma attached to conditions like depression and anxiety. Society often perpetuates the idea that struggling with mental health is something to be ashamed of, a personal shortcoming that should be kept hidden. This stigma can make it incredibly difficult for individuals to seek the help and support they desperately need. Many people suffering from depression or anxiety fear judgment, rejection, or misunderstanding from others. They may worry that opening up about their struggles will lead to being labeled as weak, crazy, or unstable. This fear of stigma can cause individuals to suffer in silence, putting on a brave face while secretly grappling with intense emotional pain. It's crucial that we work towards breaking the silence surrounding mental health. We need to normalize conversations about depression, anxiety, and other mental health challenges. By fostering open and honest dialogue, we can create a society where individuals feel safe and supported in seeking help. We must recognize that mental health is just as important as physical health, and that seeking treatment is a sign of strength, not weakness. Understanding the root causes of emotional pain is a critical step in the healing process. Depression and anxiety don't arise in a vacuum. They are often the result of a complex interplay of various factors. By exploring these underlying causes, we can gain valuable insights into our own experiences and develop a more compassionate understanding of others who may be struggling. Past traumas, whether in childhood or adulthood, can have a profound impact on mental health. Traumatic experiences such as abuse, neglect, or loss can leave deep emotional scars that continue to affect an individual long after the event has passed. These unresolved traumas can contribute to the development of depression and anxiety as the mind struggles to process and heal from the pain. Negative thought patterns and self-talk can also play a significant role in perpetuating emotional distress. The way we interpret and internalize our experiences can shape our emotional landscape. If we constantly engage in self-criticism, expecting perfection from ourselves and berating ourselves for every perceived failure, we create a fertile ground for depression and anxiety to take root. Learning to recognize and challenge these negative thought patterns is a crucial skill in managing emotional well-being. Life stresses, both big and small, can also contribute to the development of depression and anxiety. Financial hardships, relationship difficulties, job stress, and health issues are just a few examples of the many challenges that can take a toll on mental health. When we face multiple stressors simultaneously, it can feel like we're drowning in a sea of overwhelming emotions. It's important to remember that emotional pain is not a personal failing. It is a natural response to difficult experiences and circumstances. By recognizing the complex interplay of factors that contribute to depression and anxiety, we can approach our own struggles with greater self-compassion and understanding. One of the most transformative steps in the journey towards healing is learning to accept the reality of our emotional pain. When we're in the midst of depression or anxiety, it's natural to want to resist or deny the intensity of our feelings. We may try to push them away, distract ourselves, or numb the pain through various coping mechanisms. However, this resistance can actually intensify our suffering. Acceptance doesn't mean resigning ourselves to a life of misery or giving up hope for change. Instead, it means acknowledging the presence of our emotional pain without judgment or avoidance. It's about creating space for our feelings, allowing them to exist without constantly fighting against them. When we practice acceptance, we open ourselves up to the possibility of growth and transformation. By facing our pain head-on, we can begin to explore its depths and uncover the hidden lessons it may hold. Acceptance allows us to develop a more honest and authentic relationship with ourselves, free from the constant pressure to be okay or to fit into society's expectations. Accepting our emotional pain doesn't mean we have to like it or want it to continue indefinitely. It simply means we recognize its presence and make room for it in our experience. This act of acceptance can be incredibly liberating, as it frees up mental and emotional energy that was previously spent on resistance and avoidance. What if we viewed pain not as an enemy to be defeated, but as a teacher with valuable lessons to impart? Our struggles with depression and anxiety, while undeniably challenging, can also offer profound opportunities for self-discovery and personal growth. When we're in the midst of emotional pain, it can be difficult to see beyond the immediate suffering. However, if we approach our pain with a curious and open mindset, we may begin to uncover insights that were previously hidden from view. Our struggles can shed light on patterns of thinking, behaving, or relating that no longer serve us. They can illuminate areas of our lives that need attention, healing, or change. By reframing pain as a teacher, we shift our perspective from one of helplessness to one of empowerment. We recognize that our challenges, while difficult, are not meaningless. They have the potential to shape us, to help us develop resilience, compassion, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and others. Consider the stories of individuals who have experienced profound growth and transformation through their struggles with depression and anxiety. These individuals often report gaining a new sense of purpose, a stronger connection to their values, and a greater appreciation for the beauty and fragility of life. They have learned to find meaning in their pain, using it as a catalyst for positive change. Of course, this reframing process is not always easy or straightforward. It requires a willingness to sit with discomfort, to explore the depths of our emotional landscape, and to approach our experiences with a spirit of curiosity and self-compassion. But by viewing pain as a teacher, we open ourselves up to the possibility of profound personal growth and healing. When we're struggling with depression or anxiety, it's all too easy to fall into the trap of self-criticism and self-judgment. We may berate ourselves for not being strong enough, for not snapping out of it, or for not meeting the expectations we place on ourselves. This harsh self-talk only serves to compound our emotional pain, creating a vicious cycle of shame and suffering. One of the most powerful antidotes to this self-criticism is the practice of self-compassion. Self-compassion involves treating ourselves with the same kindness, understanding, and support that we would offer to a dear friend who is going through a difficult time. It means recognizing our common humanity, acknowledging that everyone struggles and makes mistakes, and approaching our own pain with a gentle and nurturing presence. Self-compassion is not about self-pity or indulgence. It's about developing a healthy and balanced relationship with ourselves, one that is grounded in acceptance, care, and understanding. When we practice self-compassion, we create a safe and supportive internal environment where healing can occur. So how can we cultivate self-compassion in our daily lives? One effective strategy is to pay attention to our self-talk and consciously shift it towards a more compassionate tone. When we catch ourselves engaging in self-criticism, we can gently redirect our thoughts towards self-kindness. We can remind ourselves that we are doing the best we can given our current circumstances, and that our struggles do not define our worth as human beings. Another powerful practice is to engage in self-care activities that nourish our mind, body, and spirit. This can include simple acts like taking a relaxing bath, going for a walk in nature, or engaging in a creative hobby that brings us joy. By prioritizing our own well-being, we send a message to ourselves that we are worthy of care and attention. Healing from depression and anxiety is a journey, and it's important to remember that you don't have to navigate this path alone. Seeking support from trusted friends, family members, or mental health professionals can be a crucial step in the recovery process. Opening up about your struggles can be a daunting prospect, especially given the stigma surrounding mental health. However, sharing your experiences with others who care about you can provide a sense of connection, validation, and relief. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable and honest about our challenges, we create opportunities for deeper understanding and support. It's important to choose your support system wisely, seeking out individuals who are empathetic, non-judgmental, and genuinely interested in your well-being. This may include close friends or family members who have demonstrated their reliability and compassion in the past. It can also be helpful to connect with others who have gone through similar experiences, whether through support groups or online communities. In addition to personal support, seeking professional help can be a valuable step in the healing process. Mental health professionals, such as therapists or counselors, are trained to provide guidance, support, and evidence-based treatments for depression and anxiety. They can help you develop coping strategies, gain insights into your experiences, and work through the underlying issues that may be contributing to your emotional pain. Therapy can take various forms, such as individual counseling, group therapy, or cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. CBT in particular has been shown to be highly effective in treating depression and anxiety. It focuses on identifying and changing negative thought patterns and behaviors that perpetuate emotional distress. For some individuals, medication may also be a helpful tool in managing depression and anxiety. Antidepressants and anti-anxiety medications can help alleviate symptoms and provide a sense of stability, allowing individuals to engage more fully in therapy and other healing practices. It's important to work closely with a qualified healthcare provider to determine the best course of treatment for your specific needs. Remember, seeking professional help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It takes courage to acknowledge your struggles and take active steps towards healing. By reaching out for support, you are demonstrating a commitment to your own well-being and a belief in your capacity for growth and change. As you navigate the journey of healing from depression and anxiety, it's important to focus on building resilience and developing effective coping skills. Resilience refers to the ability to bounce back from adversity, to adapt and grow in the face of challenges. It's a quality that can be cultivated and strengthened over time. One key aspect of building resilience is developing a strong sense of self-awareness. This involves tuning into your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations, and learning to recognize patterns and triggers that may contribute to your emotional distress. By becoming more attuned to your inner world, you can develop greater insight into your needs and take proactive steps to meet them. Self-care is another essential component of building resilience. This involves prioritizing activities and practices that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Regular exercise, healthy eating, and sufficient sleep are all important aspects of self-care. Engaging in activities that bring you joy and relaxation, such as reading, spending time in nature, or practicing a creative hobby, can also help bolster your emotional well-being. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools for managing depression and anxiety. These practices involve cultivating a present moment awareness, observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment, and developing a greater sense of calm and clarity. Regular mindfulness practice can help you develop a more balanced perspective on your experiences and reduce the intensity of negative emotions. In addition to these practices, it's important to develop a repertoire of coping skills that you can draw upon during times of distress. This may include deep breathing exercises, progressive muscle relaxation, or visualization techniques. It can also be helpful to create a self-care toolkit filled with items and activities that bring you comfort and a sense of grounding, such as a favorite book, a soothing scent, or a calming playlist. Building resilience and coping skills is an ongoing process, one that requires patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to experiment and learn. It's important to remember that setbacks and challenges are a normal part of the journey. What matters most is how you respond to these challenges and the steps you take to care for yourself along the way. When we're in the midst of depression and anxiety, it can be easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. We may feel disconnected from our values, our passions, and the things that once brought us a sense of purpose and fulfillment. This loss of meaning can compound our emotional pain, leaving us feeling adrift and uncertain about our place in the world. However, it's important to remember that adversity can also be a catalyst for profound personal growth and self-discovery. Our struggles with depression and anxiety can prompt us to reevaluate our priorities, to question the beliefs and assumptions that have guided our lives, and to explore new possibilities for meaning and purpose. One way to begin this process of self-discovery is to reflect on your values and what truly matters to you. What are the qualities, principles, and ideals that you hold most dear? What gives your life a sense of meaning and significance beyond the day-to-day challenges and struggles? For some individuals, meaning and purpose may be found through connection and service to others. This can involve volunteering, engaging in acts of kindness, or using your skills and talents to make a positive impact in your community. By focusing on how you can contribute to the world around you, you may find a renewed sense of purpose and fulfillment. Others may find meaning through creative pursuits, such as art, music, or writing. Engaging in creative activities can provide a powerful outlet for self-expression, allowing you to process and make sense of your experiences in a unique and personal way. It can also be a source of joy, wonder, and connection to something larger than yourself. Spirituality and personal growth can also be important sources of meaning and purpose. This may involve exploring different spiritual or philosophical traditions, engaging in practices like meditation or prayer, or seeking out opportunities for self-reflection and introspection. By cultivating a deeper understanding of yourself and your place in the world, you may find a greater sense of peace, acceptance, and purpose. Remember, finding meaning and purpose is a highly individual process. What brings a sense of fulfillment to one person may be different from what brings fulfillment to another. The key is to approach this process with an open and curious mindset, to be willing to explore new possibilities, and to trust in your own inner wisdom and guidance. As we come to the end of this exploration of the transformative power of pain, let's take a moment to reflect on the key insights and lessons we've uncovered along the way. We've seen that depression and anxiety are not simply temporary states of sadness or worry, but complex and challenging conditions that can have a profound impact on every aspect of our lives. We've recognized the importance of breaking the stigma surrounding mental health and of creating a society where individuals feel safe and supported in seeking help and support. We've explored the various factors that can contribute to emotional pain, from past traumas and negative thought patterns to life stresses and difficult circumstances. We've also seen that emotional pain is not a personal failing, but a natural response to the challenges and struggles of the human experience. Through the power of acceptance, We've learned that acknowledging and making space for our pain can be a transformative step in the healing process. By reframing pain as a teacher, we've discovered that our struggles can offer valuable insights and opportunities for personal growth and self-discovery. We've recognized the importance of self-compassion, of treating ourselves with kindness, understanding, and support in the face of our own suffering. We've also seen the value of seeking support from trusted friends, family members, and mental health professionals, and of building resilience and coping skills to navigate the challenges of the healing journey. Finally, we've explored the transformative potential of finding meaning and purpose in the midst of our struggles, whether through connection and service to others, creative pursuits, or personal growth and self-discovery. As we move forward from this exploration, let us remember that healing is a journey, not a destination. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way, moments of doubt and uncertainty, but let us also remember that we are not alone in this journey, that there is hope and possibility even in the darkest of times.